it going, everybody? It's Shinigami here to bring you another fun-filled episode. This one, we're going to bring ourselves back to another Disney Plus thing. Again, can't help but talk about Disney Plus so much when, all they do is shit the bed. Not been profitable and make very bad sequels, shows and other things. I mean, they had it alright with WandaVision for the first little 3 episodes, and then they fucked that concept up. And then it just became a CGI fight at the end. But yeah, the Kit show, which again is always a way to discredit any kind of criticism levied at a show. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man voice actor says biggest fear was Disney Plus series was going to be annoying and woke, which obviously maybe his lines were not, but no, pretty much most of his fucking show is that. But there you go. A little bit of editing magic there. I'll put in something cool for y'all. So he's not woke, but the rest of the show is. I mean, they put in so many insert race swap characters, gender swap characters. It's unbelievable how far they would go. And it's already been renewed for a 3rd season, but then again, they've already put so much shit into the animation booth that, yeah, they can't just cancel it right now because they've already put so much money into it. They got to do something with it. But yeah, look, Kurt Connors is now female and a different race. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it can't help itself. The brand new animated series, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, debuted yesterday, and fans were quickly hit with a wave of race swap and gender swaps that may see as yet another example of Marvel's ongoing obsession with identity politics. James Mangold says he doesn't know. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong way. Perhaps the most shocking change was Kurt Connors, better known as the villainous Lizard, who was traditionally been depicted as a white male scientist with a tragic backstory tied to the loss of their arm. In the latest iteration, though, Connors has been transformed into a one-armed black woman named Dr. Carla Connors. That's right, Marvel has decided that in 2024, the best way to update a classic character is to completely erase the original version. Well, I think he meant 2025. But it doesn't help stop there. Both Norman Osborn and Harry, and also they very much feminized Harry Osborn in this version as well. If you look at them, they look like a black woman, right? Hair up, earrings and all that shit. And it's only until they speak that you're just like, oh, it's a dude. 2 of the most pivotal characters in Marvel Spider-Man's mythos have also been race swapped to black. This follows a pattern seen in the recent Marvel projects where classic characters are reimagined solely to fit modern diversity quotas rather than being developed organically. Again, this just reminds me, didn't they change Sidewinder to be Giancarlo Esposito or whatever, and it's like, oh, well, we didn't. It looks too goofy from the comics, and it's just like, give us Goofy, okay? That's what we had with fucking Deadpool and Wolverine, and it fucking obliterated the box office, at least for a rated R film. And on top of that, you also have the fact that Hugh Jackman himself even said, being in the suit actually comic book accurate, felt even more fucking engaged into the role than previously. The irony of all that is that Hudson Toms, the voice actor for Peter Parker, was on record saying, he hopes the show hoped that he wasn't, annoying and woke. All for that to just be. I thought it was awesome. I mean, my biggest fear was that it was going to be annoying and woke, and it wasn't. And I was like, yes, this is great. It's so well written, like it feels real. I'm the oldest of 5 boys, so I feel like I kind of know what's happening in their lives in high school, and it felt like I was doing the same. It felt like it was doing that justice. Unfortunately, reality tells a different story. Not only does Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man engage in obvious race swaps, but also injects heavy-handed social justice themes into its narrative, and they just couldn't help it. On top of character rewrites, the show is packed with usual modern-day virtue signaling. One episode features Lonnie Lincoln, who comic book fans will recognize as the future villain Tombstone, which again, another fucking character race swapped for no fucking reason, going through a racism storyline that feels more like a lecture than an organic plot line. plot point. Meanwhile, Spider-Man himself lets a female thief off the hook, accusing her actions because she's just down on her luck, which, no, Spider-Man wouldn't fucking do that. He would stop her still. Like, come on now. And of course, no modern Marvel project would be complete without their classic rich people bad. Oh yeah, most of the villains, at least the ones that Peter actually beats up and all that stuff, yeah, no, they're white. But anybody else that is colored, usually not being criticized or, what's the word, brought to justice. This is just the latest example of Marvel doubling down on identity politics, a strategy that was driven away longtime fans and tanked box office and streaming numbers. Ever since Avengers Endgame, Marvel's output has been plagued by divisive changes that prioritize virtual signaling over good storytelling. Just recently, Anthony Mackie, now plays Captain America, stirred controversy by saying that Steve Rogers' version of his hero truly doesn't represent America. Comments like this, paired with Disney's continued agenda-driven content, only adds to the growing backlash. Marvel used to be, with great characters and compelling stories. Now it's just about checking off boxes, race-swapping classic heroes and villains, pretending that audiences won't notice. But they do, and they're turning out record number lows. And I won't leave it there, because we already got the fucking gist of what the fuck's going on. And it's just like, come on. You had a easy, in-the-bag show that was originally supposed to be tied into the MCU Tom Holland, right? This was supposed to explain what happened. But then, even one of the most egregious things, Uncle Ben's already dead before he even gets his powers. Like, oh, okay, good. You can do Doctor Strange very good. I know Doc Ock is even in this and he looked pretty good. But then all these other race-swapped characters, gender-swapped characters, like, why? None of that needed to be in there. And that's one of the things that Stan Lee did not fucking stand for. But, because it's gone now, yeah, it's plagued with that fucking bullshit. But we shall soon see. Obviously, most people are kind of against it. And then you also have things like this where the fucking, the director, I think it is. Where's it at? Yeah. Hudson, I love Hudson and didn't focus too much on what he said. Tremont noted, I believe he simply misspoke, and I know that's been weighing on him. This is like this stuff that's going on with this shit is just ridiculous. But let me know down in the comments below, are you watching the new woke Spider-Man, or did you not really give a shit? Leave your comments down below. Hey, Shooting Guyman signing out. We'll have a good night, good evening, good morning, and see you next time. Bye.